to Baking with Nana, and I'm doing an Irish stew. Traditionally, it's made with lamb, but no one in my house likes lamb. So I am doing beef, which probably most of you will do. This is a quick and easy type of Irish stew. You do it in a crock pot. I have my small crock pot. And it is 1 whole onion dumped in, just like that. And carrots, and it's 3 carrots. And by the way, all the things that I am using are organic. It does make the stew taste different. And you need to have that. It has kind of more of an earthier taste. And I guess in Ireland they grew everything on their backyards and on the farm, and it just tastes a whole lot better. And then I used 3 pounds of stew meat of your choice, any kind you want. And I'm going to stir this a little bit, get this all down in there. And then I used 1 turnip, which is, and it's the one that kind of looks like a potato, but it's purple on it. And I used 1 of those. And then I used 3 small potatoes, just regular. They're also organic, which is great. And they are up to the top. And I'm just going to put it all in here, because when you cook it, it's going to shrink down, soak down more or less. And then to save time, a whole lot of time, I got the stew seasoning mix. Why go to all that work to get all the different seasonings when it's already there? I'm on it. And you do a cup. And I'm going to stir that around. Just like that. And pour it over the top. Really easy. Just like, oh, there's the munchkin again. She's having a fit. And I put a little bit of butter in mine, because I just like the smoothness and the taste that the butter does. Just about a heaping teaspoon. And just put that inside as well. It's the little bit of magic we have. And then I put a sprig of thyme and a little bit of rosemary. A little bit of rosemary goes a long way, guys. So just use a little bit, about that much. That gives your stew a little taste that you don't quite know what it is. And we are done. You put it, plug it in, and cook it for, I have it on high, for 4 hours. When I'm done, I'll show you what else you do as a topping. Until then, I'll see you in 4 hours. Bye. Taken our stew out and put it in a casserole dish, and you thicken the stew with a big heaping teaspoon of flour and a little bit of water, about 3 or 4 tablespoons of that. Stir it around to its nice liquid, pour it into the stew, and then you'll see it thickens it. And put it into a casserole dish and do mashed potatoes. And how I did this is, these are the best mashed potatoes. They're from Safeway, and they're yummy. I have tried them all. I've done the sweet potatoes with my meat cupcakes, all the different ones. This is the best. It tastes so natural. And you spread it on the top, put it under the broiler for 5 minutes so that it warms it all up. And you'll see little crusty bits. If you can come in closer and show them that the broiler, just get the little bits of brown on it so it's browned. And then I put fresh parsley. And this is what I'm going to do. Scoop some out so you can see it, what the stew is like. And that is hot, very. I think I can show it here. I put a little bit more parsley on the top, make it look good. and a little bit of, I've warmed some Irish soda bread to put with it, and some of our Irish butter, which you gotta have with it. And spread that around. And I'll show you what the casserole looks like. Okay, you can see where the stew is underneath it with the mashed potatoes. Yummy. And now I'm gonna taste it. And by the way, the last little sparkle thing that you put into your stew, I put 1/4 of a cup of whiskey. My mother used to put half a cup, but that's too much for me. I like just the 1/4 of a cup. It definitely gives it flavor. And we're gonna taste this, see what it's like. With a little bit of mashed potato. You're gonna like that. It's really good. And you can taste the earthiness. I told you that the vegetables were organic. It does make a difference. It's really earthy tasting and rich. And the gravy with the mashed potatoes, yum. Well, I hope that you try this and give me some feedback, how you like it. In the meantime, stay safe. You are loved. And if you can, subscribe to me. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.